Welcome to another episode of Kise Talks. Today is a Monday, Funday. You guys already know Monday is active, Monday is ready. I don't like Monday, as most of you may know me personally. I hate Mondays, but what can I say? Monday is work day. On another episode of Kise Talks, today we are going straight into the topic of the day, and this episode is a little bit different. We are putting a little spin on the episode, so it's going to be like a news theme, the African esports news. So going straight into the episode. The Nigerian PUBG Mobile tournament or mobile community won the Afro West 2025 event. Now, at the Afro West Esports Games 2025, the Nigerian team Flow One Play won the competition, beating Senegal at the finals. The tournament was held from the 25th of September to the 28th of November, featuring 12 West African countries: Ghana, Singapore, Nigeria, Togo, Mali, Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, Gambia, and many more. Surprisingly, the prize pool was $3,000. Now, before I even go any further, the PUBG community has been the most sorry. The PUBG mobile community has been one of the most thriving esports community in Nigeria. They've been through a lot. They've been through their ups and downs, but they are still one of the most active, engaging organization in the Nigerian esports scene. And this is the first time I've seen a prize pool as low as $3,000. They normally have higher price pool. I don't know. I don't know how they do it, but they normally have higher price pool. This is the first time I'm seeing the $3,000, and this is not the first time I've seen a Nigerian team win. It's our body, you understand? It's our body, you get. But a big shout out to the organizers of the tournament, the African Confederation of Electronic Sports, the ACES. Basically, ACES. The tournament had other games like Mobile Legends, FIFA Mobile, but we are focused on PUBG for this particular, segment, PUBG Mobile. So I keep misplacing PUBG and PUBG Mobile. I don't know why. Maybe the mobile is hard for me to pronounce, but PUBG Mobile. So we are focusing on PUBG Mobile, and the champs was the most exciting part of everything. I went to look at the highlights, but when my team gave me this topic, I had to go and check, if there was streams or whatever. But there were like some clips around, so it was very good. With what I saw, it was a nice event. Now the breakdown of the tournament was Nigeria represented, dominated in the finals, where we had 64 P2P, 55 eliminations, and a whopping 109 teleport moves, showcasing the precision and coordination of the team. So basically this all shows that the PUBG mobile community in Nigeria is they're active, man. They are flipping active. So first I was a PUBG player before, PUBG mobile player before, but they bullied me out of that community. They bullied me out of that community. Trust me, it's not for the weak. And shout out to the major players of the PUBG. Not major players, I won't say players, they're the major leaders of the PUBG mobile community in Nigeria. We have 6ix9ine, big shout out to 6ix9ine, and 7. Yeah, I almost called you 6. Almost. But yeah, 6ix9ine and 7. To me, these are the major, like the forefronters of the PUBG mobile community. There might be others, who knows? But this is the type of people that I see active in the community. Maybe my scope is low. Now I have a team, so they will help me and broaden my scope. But personally, this is the people I've been engaging with, and I've seen what they've been doing. So the PUBG community, PUBG Mobile. You see, you are going to get angry in this segment. I'm going to get angry. It's not my fault. Bear with me. I will get used to calling both of them separately. But yeah, the PUBG Mobile tournament was interesting. The highlights that I saw were very, very interesting. Nigeria dominated, which was shocking, seeing that we had other teams like the Ghana and the Singapore players or teams. They were aggressive. It was a very entertaining event. It showcased that Africa is not just a one trick pony, as they call it in English. Well, in Pidgin, we basically say no be only one thing is savvy. You understand? So yeah, the other side of the event was entertaining, where I felt like we dominated enough, but giving the other people is a slight chance, the roles would have been switched. But nonetheless, Nigerians still took that, and a good shout out to foul play. I think I called you guys 4-1 play. I'm sorry about that. It's foul play. Foul play. A big shout out to them. They won the price was $3,000 or more. Or more. Or more. Let's go back to PUBG. But lie to lie. It's like I'll go back to PUBG. $3,000. Like, what's going on? You know the exchange rate? But yeah, a big shout out to Foul Play for bringing the trophy home once again. You know, the PUBG community brings out different winners almost every season. It's a new face for a new event or an old event. Always new faces. It shows the growth. You know, it shows the competitive spirit of the community. Talking about the community, we have another community that has been like they are in the shadows. Sometimes they're in the light. Sometimes the Infinix esports scene. Like, I don't understand. So the Infinix and gaming relationship in the esports scene in Nigeria and Africa has gone to a whole different stage. From just being a phone brand to becoming one of the biggest esports enablers, not only in Nigeria but in Africa. You understand this? So this is a shout out to Infinix. The genuine interest they have in the esports scene for their partnership with PUBG Mobile on the 2025 PUBG Mobile African Cup. That was a massive partnership, and it shows their consistency. You understand? They have been consistent from Fala 84 to Free Fire to Call of Duty Mobile to PUBG Mobile, even down to Delta Force. There is no esports community or esports event or tournament that you won't see an Infinix stand, because they are trying to put themselves at the forefront of the whole thing, which is commendable. It's applaudable. You understand? It's good. We have other brands unlike Samsung, Vogue, Red Magic that are trying to put themselves in the esports scene, which is very very nice. Now they've been consistent and building a gaming device for gamers. That one was already a massive take during the last PUBG Mobile event that happened almost all across Nigeria, where I was fortunate enough to participate in the Ibadan event. I didn't participate, I just went there. So they gave out I think it was Note 50, or is it Hot 50? I might be wrong in either of them. I'm pretty sure my mind is telling me it is a Note 50, but I can be wrong, you understand? So don't come and hold my neck. But yeah, they've been trying to go into the gaming mobile scene, and they've been creating, I wouldn't say superb, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say they are the best gaming phone devices they have. No, but for them coming at this particular time and with what they've made, yeah, they are trying. You understand? As time goes on, they are going to do better. They are going to produce better gaming devices that can play high end games better without lagging or stuff like that. Yeah, but if you're not playing high end games, I'm pretty sure you could. I'm pretty sure you can play Call of Duty Mobile on their highest gaming device. I am 100% sure you can play it. Not on the highest settings, but yeah, most people don't play on the highest settings. So yeah, I think you guys should go and check out the Infinix gaming phones, man, and they are affordable. Unlike the ROGs and the Red Magics and the tablets, they are very much affordable. So you guys should go and check that out. So a big shout out to them. Their consistency is what baffled me, and I believe they are going to continue to support the esports scene in Nigeria and also in Africa. So that's a whole different ball game altogether. And another side of the spectrum, people that are actually in a whole different side of esports, you don't really hear this kind of name in the esports scene. Like you'll be wondering, like, what are these people doing in the esports scene? You get. We have the National Council of Arts and Culture, the NCAC. Not only did they partner with Game Evo, they also partner with the Esports Federation of Nigeria, and they are going to debut the first ever competitive esports that introduced kind of like a festival kind of theme called NAFEST. I don't know why it's called NAFEST. I don't know why it's called NAFEST. Am I reading this well? NAFEST. NAFEST. Yeah, NAFEST 2025. Wow, that's a very unique name. For those of you that are wondering, some of the segments are like news format, if you've noticed from the beginning of the episode. So yeah, this is like we're experimenting some things. You get my team are giving me new ideas, and I'm trying them out. There's nothing bad with that. You get me? So the NAFEST 2025 is going to be debuting in Enugu from November 22nd to the 29th. Wow, that's a 7-day, a 1-week tournament, esports tournament. Oshe, Oshe. Shout out to Game Evo and the Esports Federation of Nigeria. That is crazy. That's crazy. It's a 1-week esport. That's a festival, man. What are you telling me? Now I understand why they named it NAFEST. It's a festival. There's nothing you can tell me. So this will be taking place in Enugu 22nd of November to 29th of November. And it's going to be a huge deal for the esports community. It's going to show that the community is not only being supported by other branches. You see what I did there? Other branches. I don't know why I did like that. I don't know. Don't know. Okay. I don't know why I said that. That was very cringy. But yeah, other branches of the African community. Imagine a council of arts and culture, a national council of arts and culture is partnering with 2 major esports organizations and hosting an event that will last a week, a festival themed esports event for a whole whooping week. So this is just proof that the esports community is rising in Africa. So with over 250,000 gamers in this country, this is something that we should be taking, serious. We should be talking about it in news. Like, I'm supposed to see this in news. Why am I not? Wait, let me check. Why am I not seeing this in news outlets? Chill. You guys should chill. Let me check it for. Let me see. I'm pretty sure they should have like a news outlet for this thing. If they don't, I'm going to be very, very, very disappointed, honestly speaking. Very, very disappointed. NAFEST 2025. Let me check this out. Let me check this out. Let me check this out. Ooh, they actually do. This is nice. They actually do have news outlets talking about this. This is crazy. So, experience the vibrance of the NAFEST 2025 in Enugu. Ooh. So, it's a whole festival kind of thing. Nice. And they are mixing in esports into it. Let's freaking go. For instance, this is the first time I'm hearing about the NAFEST, the NAFEST festival, basically. In our festival, National Festival for Arts and Culture. Okay, this is the first time I'm hearing it. I don't leave my house. You guys know, if it's not game or anything related to esports or anime or manga or manhwa, I'm not interested. Or work, not interested. It's not my fault. So which I should change. I actually need to work on that. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is quite interesting. They are going to integrate esports into an art and culture festival. I can't wait to react to this one. I honestly cannot wait to react to this. Oh shit. This is going to be an interesting festival. I can't wait. I honestly cannot wait. So like I was saying, with over 250,000 gamers in this country, trust me, you show me say we don't reach like a million. He showed me that, but that's just my speculation. That is just my speculation, not come from my neck. But yeah, with over that amount of people participating in any form of esports, I am surprised that we have. I wanted to say it's supposed to be on news outlets, but now that I've checked it and it's on news outlets, I am surprised that is they are on this many news outlets. Let me say that because I saw more than 7. So more than 7. Let me just swallow my my complaints as usual and move on. Let me just move on. And we at Kise Talks, now the reason I'm saying we is that I've been bragging about my team members these days because they are helping me while So we at Kise Talks, we do our best to cover the show for you guys. Live reactions. We might actually, do like a live stream, like check it out. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Leave a a comment if you want us to do a live stream on a watch party on the festival. I might bring in some people. We can have like a whole crew that's live streaming it. That will be on the watch party. You understand? So if you're interested in that, you can leave a comment and let's see if I can make that happen. So yeah, we're going to help. We are going to be letting you guys know how it went down and how the esports side of things also went down. So we'll just cover everything, not just the esports side. We'll give you a taste of what the arts and culture side of things are. Then we'll now like dive into our main, side of things, the esports competition. You should look out for there's a possibility these games will be part of the list of games that will be played. We have the FC26, Free Fire, PUBG Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile, Tekken. I'm pretty sure they might add Mortal Kombat and any cultural themed kind of games. Like let me see. Which game can I call off the top of my head? We have Call of Duty Mobile, we have FC26, we have Free Fire, we have PUBG Mobile. They might even do Valorant and this game CS:GO. Might. Like those franchises are not really popular at this side of the world. They are. People play them. There are events for them, but it's not like they have like a lot of people compared to PUBG Mobile, Free Fire, FC26, Call of Duty Mobile, Tekken. I'm pretty sure Mortal Kombat will be part of the list too. So if you're interested in that, check out our page because we'll be covering it. And yeah, if you want us to do like a watch party about it live, drop it in the comment section. And maybe I'm not giving you a guarantee, you understand? Maybe I will show you a glimpse of what might be. But yeah, but moving on, before we go on with the episode, a big shout out to our sponsor Zlock. If you are looking for gadgets, home appliances, fridge, phone, laptops, tablets, Zlock are there for you. Now, for those that don't know who Zlock is or what Zlock is or who they are, Zlock is a WhatsApp integrated AI shopping platform just like Jumia, but AI and on WhatsApp directly at your chatting privileges. So all you have to do is just chat up the AI, request for a particular device. If the device is on stock or if anybody has listed it, it will bring out the best device out there that is affordable, the one that's closest to you, that you can also, get confirm it yourself before paying. And the buyer, everything about the buyer will be given to you, the details. It's kind of like Jumia, but more direct. It's kind of like Gigi also, but like I said, more direct. So the link to the AI will probably be on the comment section on YouTube or any of our podcast platforms. So, and don't worry, it's not a use the hashtag status kind of thing. Don't worry about that. Just click the link and just try it. You can order even if it's spoon. Even if it's spoon, order it. Yes, it's me that's telling you. There's problem, call to my DMs. Well, yeah, let's go back to the episode. Now, I said that we are going to go outside of the African scene, coming back into the esports scene of Kise Talks, and just to show you guys that I am trying to keep my every word. League of Legends World Championship 2025. Now, the League of Legends World Championship is currently being held in China. Shocking. And the tournament has already begun since the 14th of this month and will continue to 9th of next month. Basically, the 14th of October till 9th of November. So the tournament features the play-in, switch stage, and the knockout stage. Now, I'm not really familiar with League of Legends yet, but I'll reach out to someone I know that is really familiar with it, aka Carl. I'll reach out to him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will be happy to fill me in. Pause. Big pause on that. Mighty pause, please. Jesus. So yeah, I'm not really familiar with how it works. I've watched the game, the streams about it. I've watched Carl play on the stream. Is I'm not really, familiar with MMORPG games, if I call that well, but yeah, I will do my own, due diligence. And yeah, there are a few teams that are highly rated to win the competition. Teams like Gen G, Hanwha Live Esports, and Billy Gaming. These names are messing me up, man. Billy Gaming. So if my team are saying these are the three major players, then yeah, you guys will go check them out. I will just randomly choose who I'm going to root for. Let's see. I'll go for Gen G because Gen G sound almost looks like Gen V for those of my bad boys lovers. Gen V, you get me? But yeah, I will randomly just pick Gen G. If they win, they lose, I'm okay with it. You understand? So players are to watch out. You see, I've not even gone far. I'm not gone far. Look at me. Are you feeling me? I never even go far. And if you go, as I'm reading my directions, they're telling me the players that I should be looking out for are Gen G's Duro. I never knew. You see, Gen G, they're already on top. A support player on the team, and Delight on the Hanway team also plays support. But the major person you should look out for is Duro from Gen G. So yeah, shout out to Gen G, man. Randomly picking them, and next thing I know, they were, team to look out for. That's nice. So there's no tournament without, the dark horses. Every tournament have dark horses. And this tournament, the dark horses for them is the CTBC Flying Oysters. That's a mouthful. CTBC Flying Oysters. Oh, Benny, English is not my first language. I beg, don't stress me. CTBC Flying Oysters. Hey, I talk am. Simple. So yeah, those are the black horses. And when it comes to events like this, black horses are the ones that come behind you and steal first place. You get, they might come from the losers bracket, and next thing you know, they're taking the cup home. Yeah, there is a team like that in the Call of Duty Mobile scene that have done that before, but we'll not talk too much. Let's focus on every other team. Let's not go to Call of Duty Mobile. Well, yeah, they are the black or the dark horses. I think I said black horse. I'm sorry, it's dark horse. Dark horse. DARK horse. So they are the dark horses. So for now, these are the information that I was given, and like I said, I also do my own due diligence, check out things myself, and if there's more information about the tournament, it will be brought back to you guys as usual. Like I said, this is an experimental phase for Kise Talks. We are trying this out. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, moving on. Moving on. Another interesting thing that we should talk about is game development. Well, why not? Game development is also part of the esports scene, whether you like it or not. And there are two games that have caught my interest. One of them is Ghost of Yotei, or is it Yotei? Yotei. Ghost or Yotei. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that well, but I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. But yeah, Ghost of Yotei. And for those of you that know, low key, I'm a gamer. Whether it's PC, console, mobile, gaming is gaming. You get me? Gaming is gaming. So I have played the ghost of what's the other one's name? Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, sorry, names are a little bit difficult for me to remember. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Ghost of. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, even despite the fact that I thought I called it pronouncedly. But Ghost of Tsushima. So that game is difficult. I'll just say it. The game is difficult. Mm. It's not difficult as like Black Myth Wukong, the game. It's not difficult as that, but it is difficult in its own right. Yeah, when I got the opportunity to play, I was stuck at a particular place for like hours. I kept dying to one useless boss. Well, yeah, I'm expecting the Ghost of Yoti to be on that level or harder, better graphics, better mechanics and all that. So you guys, if you're a console player, a PC player, check out the Ghost of Yoti, man. And if you finish the Ghost of Tsushima, why not hop on the Ghost of Yoti? Get a feel of how the other side looks like. A new game. No, it's not good to play one game over and over again. You get bored. So try out the Ghost of Yoti. I think I've not tried it. I've seen reviews how the game might look like and how people should what people should anticipate. Hey, I'm not going to tell you I've seen reviews of the gameplay and I've not watched gameplay. Hey, so I've just seen expectations online, what people should expect, difficulty levels, what like scaling. If you know what scaling is, yeah, I've basically just seen people scale the game. Basically, it's not scaling, but it's scaling technically with what they were doing online. So yeah, another thing again, another thing again. This is one of the games that we played growing up. The games that paired up with Call of Duty, Warfare, World War, World War One, Warfare 1, 2, 3. Or is it you shall what you shall know the game I'm talking about Battlefield 6. Hmm. Oh my Jesus! I think 4 days ago they released the Battle Royale map. Ah, oh my Jesus! I watched the gameplay of that game, and it made me want to go back to go back to PC games, man. To PC console games in general, PC and console games, man. I was so in love with the graphics, the mechanics. I think even Kodnako started playing it too, if I'm correct. Yeah, I think Kodnako started playing it, and it's ooh, the game is calling me, man. The game is calling my name, and it may I get PC that can run it. Trust me. Trust me. I might come out to the streaming, the gaming streaming community, man. Trust, because that game is, with what I've seen, chef's kiss. So, but yeah, these games were released last month, and the fans for both games, there were three. They were anticipated both of them. For the open world game, which is Ghost of Yotei, it's your pick. You go back as a samurai during the samurai era. You play as Atsu, a lone samurai who journeys around the world, all in the name of revenge against a group called Yotei 6. Maybe that's why it's called Ghost of Yotei. This game builds on the game of Ghost of Tsushima, like I said. For all my open world gamers out there, you guys know how how interesting and thrilling Ghost of Tsushima was. Like this, you need to lock in. So I'm expecting the Ghost of Unity to be on that caliber. While Battlefield 6 is a game just like Delta Force, but with more destruction, more physics, dynamic weather, all the insane shit we have on Delta Force times it by 10. Times it by 10. So you have the single player mode as usual. Then we have the multiplayer mode. So you can enjoy every bit of the game. And like I said, I'm pretty sure a Battle Royale map was out 4 days ago. I'll have to check that. So, but yeah, I might be dropping something on our social media so you guys can comment when it comes to comparing Delta Force and Battlefield 6. But I'm pretty sure Battlefield 6 is a hands down win. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Battlefield 6 is a hands down win for me. So, but yeah, what do you guys think? You can leave that in the comment section. And yeah, that's it for this episode. Like I said, we are trying something new. It's kind of like a new segment. It's not going to be like this every time, but it's kind of like a new segment where I just read like out from an outline. They add a little bit of spin to it. You get me? So yeah, thanks for listening to the episode today. Really appreciate it. So if you guys are listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or I think there's Amazon Podcasts. I don't know. They sent me a list of podcast platform where I would want to put my podcast on. So I'm pretty sure I saw something about Amazon there. I'm pretty sure I'm just exaggerating. You get, might be something else. But the major ones that I know of is Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and hopefully my team helped me put the episode up there. If you're listening there, leave a nice review, leave a follow, notification on and off if you want to. But if you want to know anything up and coming, any new updates, why not turn on notification? And if you followed or you are watching on YouTube, despite the fact that we are using a audio visualizer, that shows you are an OG. It shows that you've been with us through thick and thin. You get. Thank you. I appreciate you. If you are not yet subscribed, there's no problem. You can subscribe now. Click the notification button. You can comment if you want to comment. It's your choice. You get. But thank you very much for bearing the ugliness of that visualizer. I understand. Even me say it's ugly, man. What can I do until I fix my camera issue? This is going to be for now. But yeah, if you're listening to us, like watching us on YouTube, yeah, leave that subscription button, notification button, leave a nice review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts if you can. And leave a nice review, please. Even if it's not a nice review, anything you want to say with your chest, it's your business. Shall I leave review? I'll leave and follow. Hit notification button. Thank you very much. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. As usual, safe.